Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Lipstick Lips, and welcome back to my love, life, and makeup saga thing that I'm going on. As you can see, I already got my base done because I didn't want to make this video too long because I wanted to hit straight to the point. As you can see, I already have my base done because I didn't want to make this like another 20-minute video, and my base stays the same. Only thing I change is my eyeshadow. As you can see from the title, I'm going to be talking about the Cardi B and Offset divorce thing that's happening right now. And this is not a drama channel, and I'm not, trying to crucify her because I actually feel really bad for her. I'm just going to go into details about the topic and things that, are relevant to us as people, real people in the real world, and break down the issues and stuff that I have with this topic. So, I do have a video that was supposed to come out before this, and it basically, I list all the do's and don'ts, or basically all the don'ts that I have with relationships, and it has everything to do with this topic. And it's one of the things on the list is never go back to men, and this is relevant. I just wanted to get this video up first because I don't know, I just didn't want to miss that boat and post it like a month later and they be like, okay, that's old, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna get started and jump right into the video so that it's not too long. If you guys have any questions about my makeup or what I'm using, just leave it in the comments down below because I'm not gonna leave it in the description bar because I'm lazy, and I'll get back to you. So as you guys can see, it's all in the tabloids about, Cardi B and Offset, or Cardi B filing for divorce from Offset. I believe he is having a baby by another female. I feel like Cardi B had her opportunity to leave before, which she was about to, and she should have took that opportunity and never, went back to him. He showed his true colors. What was that, like 2 years ago when he cheated on her before? Were they married? Yeah, they were married before. He cheated on her before. So she was ready to divorce his behind. But like I said before, I covered this in other videos. Guys that cheat and that's losing their females will pull every trick in the book that they can possibly muster to keep the woman that they, screwed up with, because that's what they do. Like, he was showing up at her shows, messaging her, hitting up her friends, like everything in the book. Everything in the book. It's just like, it was ridiculous. And like I said, some things are easier said than done, but on this list that I have for you guys on this next video, I just basically said that is one of the things that you absolutely do not go back on. If a guy messes up and you're leaving, don't ever take him back. Ever, because he loses respect for you. She left him. She was filing for divorce. She had her friend with her. They all walk in the court or whatever. He pulled every trick in the book to get her back, and she went back. I don't know. When you going through a breakup and somebody does something like terrible to you, like you're at a weakened state because your feelings are hurt so bad, and it's like, oh my God, he's really trying every single thing in the book. You're just not in the right mindset. You do things that you wouldn't do. Like, I bet you right now she's looking back like, I should have just, because she's right back at the same point again, because she thought you give a person another chance because you think that they're not going to do it again. But honestly, she really can't be mad because he showed his true colors. Like, not mad, but she can't be surprised because he showed his true colors already, and this is his true colors again. But like, this is what he does, you know what I mean? And I really honestly feel bad for her because we all been in this position before. We all been in this situation before where we had to, like, walk away from somebody that we really, really cared about, whether you got kids with them or not, whatever the situation is, we had to walk away from because of something idiotic they did, and it hurts so bad. So I feel bad that she has to like deal with this again. You never know. Some chicks think that, men cheating is not really like grounds to leave them. And if that's your preference, then stick by it. Don't be surprised when he cheats on you and then be crying and stuff if that's not one of your rules. Like, a lot of chicks be like, oh, I'm gonna take him back even if he cheat because he always mine. But then they cheat and then you crying and boo-hooing. Like, you shouldn't be crying. You should be used to it because that's what you said is cool. But guys, stick to your guns. Don't take these guys back. She's back at the same point, like she's ready to get a divorce again. Who knows if she's gonna follow through with it? I say follow through with it. Like, don't look back. If you're there and you're to the point like walking out, you gotta find something in you to like detach your feelings from someone, like somebody, especially somebody that's that toxic, that he has no regard for, cheating and hurting people's feelings. So he did it once. This is the second time he's doing it. Like, it's not like it's the first time. So I think she should stick to her guns and keep going. And that counts for all of us. Like, if you're out there in that relationship and like, your dude is still cheating on you, still doing the same things he's been doing over and over and over again, like, you got to get out of there. Like, this is like one of the laws of dating, especially if you want to get married to this person. I just feel like under no circumstances should a dude be cheating. I don't say go out your way to try to figure out, because that's just too much energy. And I live by the law that whatever's done in the dark will come to the light. My mom always told me that, and I believe it 100%. So I don't have to go out my way and do things and try to find out what a guy is doing. Is he cheating on me? Like, I don't have to do that. I sit back, relax, and I let, their house, if they're doing something, they're not supposed to be doing, I let it, come to light whenever it's going to come to light. And just like this did, it came to light. Like, you can't hide a baby. And I feel like he's probably going to do the same thing. Us as females, we got to stay strong. They pull every card out the book. They try to make things right. Like, you're a cheater. Like, you just, some guys just don't deserve to be in a relationship or be married. Like, if you're going to cheat, you could have just stayed single. It's all about like that. Sometimes it's about like having you locked down and nobody else can have you but them. I don't know why, because if you want to cheat, if you want to go out there and have multiple women, just have a girlfriend and just cheat and let the girl know that this is what I do. You know what I mean? Like, don't drag me into a marriage and promise me in front of God that you're going to always be faithful and always be there for me, and then go have a baby on me while we're, married. And that's embarrassing. Like, in the public, the world sees them, and then it's like you embarrassing me in front of the world. How embarrassing could that be? Like, you know what I mean? That's why I said I felt bad for her. Once you stray from the rules and try to give people chances, that's when you're going to find yourself in a bad situation. And you're going to look back at your rules and be like, yeah, I didn't follow this one. Or I didn't follow this one. Or that's why I'm here, because I should have been more, I should have been sticking to my rules a little bit more. You know what I mean? So this is why I said under no circumstances you should ever give a guy another chance. Once he step out on you, especially if he steps out on you, it's no going back from that. And if you do give him another chance, do not be surprised when he does it again, because they're going to do it again. They always do it again. And this is just a prime example. Like, if you don't, like, she's a celebrity. Millions of men want her. She gets the clout, she gets the attention all the time. And you got this man, he's pretty popular too, but you got to do things to avoid from getting yourself put in those situations, like messing with men that think that they can mess with any female that they want and have as many chicks that they want. Like, just stay away from those type of guys. They might seem appealing and nice looking, but you got to stay away from them, or you're just going to find your feelings hurt in the end every single time. Every single time. Like I said, I feel bad for her. I hope she sticks to her guns and don't go back to him, because he's trash. I just think he is, that guy. He wants multiple women. And honestly, it's nothing wrong with the fact that you want to be with multiple women, or you want to, you think you should not be faithful to just one female and you should have multiple females out there, even if it's like a bunch of girlfriends that you feel like they shouldn't be sleeping with other. That's your life. You do your thing. I feel like it's messed up when you drag somebody into a marriage on a promise that you always going to be faithful to them, to the end, and you end up doing, something like that, cheating. It's almost like deception, like a scam artist type thing. Like, you told me, well, this is not what I signed up for, basically, and you just, finagled your way in and then got me to a point where I would have never agreed with this in the first place. So you sleeping with other people, let alone having a baby on me. So you kind of lied to me and scammed me into this marriage so you can go cheat. Like, I remember being in a relationship with one of my exes, and we were together for a while. And, I'm not the type of person that go through phones and try to figure out what they're doing. But this kind of fell in my lap. And I was I was younger then, whatever. But this kind of fell in my lap. I was walking out, his phone happened to be open, and it was open on chats or whatever. And I'm it was a double look back. And I saw that he was in this chat room talking to some girl, and the first message I seen was, "Hey, sexy," you know what I mean? And it was from him sending it to the girl, whatever. And when I say we was in a relationship for a while, it wasn't we just started dating or anything like that. We was in a relationship for a minute. And I saw him texting, and I saw him seeing these girls saying how sexy they are, and he want to meet up with them. And I'm just it makes you feel jealous. It makes you feel deceived or whatever. You guys know the feeling when somebody that you claim you love actually is on this, living this double life, behind your back talking to other females, and then in your face telling you one thing. Honestly, I feel if I was a dude, it's really not that deep. Just stay single. What is so hard with staying single and then messing around with a bunch of whatever? I'm going off the topic. I can't. Now that I got my lashes on, I was talking about how I caught my ex texting other females and his phone when we were supposed to be in a relationship for a long periodically time. And I felt like crap. I felt I don't know, you go through all the feelings. You feel unattractive, and I know she's feeling all that because that's her husband. And I don't care if you're a celebrity, you rich, you famous, you get your confidence back eventually, but we all go through, you know, that feeling, that emotion of feeling like crap, feeling like you ugly, feeling like you're just not enough because clearly you couldn't keep this man, you know, here and faithful. But that all does pass. And me bringing up my past situation is because I took him back, which I shouldn't have done. And before I just was blindlessly dating. Like, I really never had no set structure to my dating life. I do now. But back then when I was like 25, I didn't have no set structure. I just used to go with the flow. And that was always my motto, which is ridiculous. But I took him back. We ended up staying together for like another 2 years until I finally decided that, you know, it was just nothing but lies on top of lies on top of lies. And I could sit there and get mad every single time he lied. But he already showed his true colors in the beginning. And that first time, and I should have took that warning then, but I decided to go on. So me sitting there arguing with him throughout the entire relationship was just pointless because this is who he is. This is how he always going to be. And for me to like try to be mad every time he shows his colors that he already showed me before is just ridiculous. But sometimes you have like hope in these scumbags. You be having real hope, but they don't be nothing. I'm saying that to say, guys, remember your worth. Never forget your worth, because you are worth something. Whether, I don't care what situation you're in, whether you don't have a job, whether you do have a job, whether you're famous, poor, broke, we all have our worth. If somebody depends on us, somebody needs us, and we are people. And if you have a standard for yourself, if you feel like it is absolutely not okay for somebody to cheat on you, to lie to you, to disrespect you, but if somebody's going to lie to you and disrespect you, know your worth and know that you deserve much better. We all deserve much better. And if men are only going to do to you what you allow them to do. So if he cheats on you the first time and you take him back, you allow them to do it. You forgave him, you allowed him to do it. Regardless of what it is, that is you allowing them and saying, in other words, oh, it's okay, I'm just going to take you back. They lose respect for you. They're not going to respect you. I remember, you know, we were talking, we were going in for a minute, like it was a minute we were talking, and he decided, you know, he wanted to move on to somebody else. And I could fight. I can, you know, be like, yeah, stay with me. I'm the one you should stay with. I could do all that, but I just let him go. And then like later on, probably like years later, he came back like, oh, I want to be with you, blah, blah, blah. And it was just like, at the point when we first broke up, it was like, I was so heartbroken. It was like, let's just stay together. Like, I wasn't saying that to him, but that's how I felt. But now at this point, where I'm just like over it, it's just like, you would never respect me if I got back into a relationship with you, because I just took you back after you just like literally and just left for no reason. It wasn't, well, he didn't give me a reason. Maybe it was a reason and he just didn't tell me, like, you talk too much, I can't do this. Like maybe it was something like that, but he never gave me a reason. He just said, I'm moving on. And I'm just like, okay. And then like now it's just like, you want me back, you want me to like fight for you, you want me to do all it, and it's just like, I'm not going to do it, because we had our opportunity, regardless if it was something about me that you didn't like, and you know, we could have talked about it, we could have did something, I don't know, but you didn't want it then. And it's just, we got one life to live, and it makes no sense to keep going back and forth with these same dudes. It makes no sense. They are only men. It makes no sense. And I'm not saying all dudes are like this. It's just some guys. I only can speak as a female. It's just these few guys that like to, you know, take girls through the ringer. And they are good girls. Maybe they got like little annoying, needy tendencies, but I don't think they deserve to be treated that way. Like, you just move on. If you don't feel like you want to be faithful to her, just move on and just be single and have multiple chicks. But then it's females that like the drama, that like the conflama of, you know, having a dude cheating on them and you fighting girls to claim your man. It's like some chicks like that, but I don't. I like a drama-free relationship. I don't want to fight no female. I would never fight a female over a man ever in my life. Like, I don't see no competition with a female and me fighting over a guy. That's out. My issue is with the guy. That is one of our rules, and it is sound. If you're looking for a husband, if you're looking for dating, if you're looking for like a lifelong partner, don't stop taking men back that disrespect you and do you wrong when you're dating. Once they do that wrong thing, you should thank God that they exposed themselves and they showed you what type of person they are, because now you can move on to that person, the next person that's really going to be, you know, that one for you. Move on. We got one life to live. Imagine, like, if you look at it that way, like, this is the end of our life here. This is the end of our life, and we're here, and we're just going back and forth with the same dude, back and forth until it's over. And it's just like, damn, I spent my whole life, you know, arguing with you. Like, we got one life to live. Once we're gone, we can't come back. So just stand strong to who you are. Know that you're worth something. And once somebody, you know, deceives you or lies to you or cheats on you, you know your worth, you know how much, you know how valuable you are, and they lost you, and this is no coming back from that. Your feelings is going to be hurt. You're going to cry. You're going to be hurt. You're going to be like, oh, I wish it would last forever, but it's not worth it. Just move on. And that's my advice to you guys. If you have any questions about anything I said in this video, or if you disagree with anything that I said, or maybe I didn't cover something, if you have any questions about this look, I'm actually feeling this look. I feel like I didn't wear lashes in so long, and these are really long. If you have any questions about this look or anything that I used on my makeup, just leave it in the comments or email me or something, and I'll let you know exactly what I used. And until next time, guys, and stay tuned for that list of things. It's going to be a 2-part video of absolutely under no circumstances things you should not be doing when you're in a dating situation. And this topic right here is going to go on that list, so you guys will see what I'm talking about there, because I go in a little bit more detail there. So stay tuned to the next video. Thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope you guys are enjoying my love, life, and makeup saga. I'm trying to be something different here, but thanks guys for watching, and until next time, bye.